Oh guys, I'm back! Indeed it is I, Will of willstoyclearance, finally back on YouTube with a car boot haul. But what did I find? Was it any good? After 2 years of long waiting. Let's get back to it. It's car boot time! Welcome back to the channel, guys. Sorry it has been so long, but between you-know-what and general life in the way, I've not been able to do these for a while. It was lovely to get out. I've literally not been to a car boot in, like, 2 years. So this was, like, exciting. And I mean, it wasn't the best, but as you'll see, we did find some nice stuff. Hopefully you enjoy the new look of these videos. Do drop a comment down below, like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you enjoy what you see. But I will now leave you to peruse the boot. Oh, and we've already come across our first thing. A couple of vinyls. They weren't too interesting, but I was almost tempted with Season 4 of Angel. Been watching that during you-know-what, and I got rather into it. But I just watched it, so I didn't need another one. Over here was some games and some DVDs. Nothing particularly special. I am being slightly more picky as I still have a lot of inventory left over from a long time. But, yeah. There was some nice stuff out there today. Down here that caught my eye was Queen and Freddie Mercury's Barcelona album you just saw. I've already got it, so I didn't particularly need it. But, yeah, the boot was pretty packed, to be honest. We'd had some terrible rain the day before. And, yeah, it was rather busy for this car boot. Plenty of stuff about. I saw the episode 1 Star Wars ship, then I saw Fleetwood Mac Rumours. Very much looking at my vinyl at the minute, adding to my collection, but I'd already got Rumours, but it's always a good sign there might have been other stuff. Nothing particularly interesting. As you'll see, I speed through a bit. As say, if you like this, do let me know in the comments. Some wooden furniture, some stuffed toys, a couple of Disney dolls, but they weren't in great condition. Some Disney mugs as well, but not in good condition. Oh, these. The freakiest dolls I've ever seen. Look at those. Ugh, horrible. Couple of DVDs. Nothing exciting, but a couple of bits here and there. Some sunglasses. I've taken up coin collecting. 50p's, £2 coins. So I did, and you'll see me linger at a few stalls today on some coins. I didn't pick anything up. I'd got most of them, but a new hobby I've picked up. So it was quite nice to see so many, to be honest. Nothing of interest really there, and I'm sure as all car booters will tell you, there's just some stalls that you know will have nothing, because you recognise them from 2 years ago. This was interesting though. I saw some like fairy tale stuff. There was some cryptozoology books to the right-hand side, but nothing really for me. And then there's all these horror VHSs. I'm not great on my horror VHSs, but there seem to be some good titles in there. I know pre-certs are usually worth some money, or big boxes. None of them were pre-certs or big boxes, so I left them. Couple of Xbox games, nothing particularly special there. Loads of box sets, again, nothing special. Bit of glass, some bric-a-brac as always, but there was some nice-ish bits today. It wasn't usual. I stopped to look at this cannon thing. I'm not very good on my lead figures, so I didn't really look at those. I was hoping the little cannon thing would be Meccano or something. It wasn't branded. I don't particularly know what it was, but it looked cool. It was worth a quick check, but yeah, nothing I was particularly interested in there. Some more bric-a-brac. Lots of bric-a-brac. What does this compare to your local car boots or flea markets, guys? Do let me know. I'd love to know what you guys' flares are like at the moment. Also, I'm asking for people's submissions. If you have hauls, send me some pictures over on my email, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Tag me in and I'll add your pictures to the end of the next video. Somebody was selling some pasties. Bit weird. And we come to our first find of the car boot.
That was quick.
She was on the phone at this point. You can see the slight crack, but it's a very nice piece. I will tell you about these after the booty footage, but I was a little bit excited.
No, it's got to be something striking, really. Okay.
I thought this was a cap gun. Don't think it was, so I put that straight back down. Alright, how much is the mug?
You can have it for a couple of pounds.
So I brought that. I looked at this Wade Lady in the Tramp figurine. Sometimes they're worth some money, sometimes they're not. This one has got a slight chip on the foot. If they are mint condition, these little Wade figures, they do fetch some good money, but this occasion I decided to put it down and let it be. But nice to see. It was nice to see.
So good about doing
Oh,
things.
thank you. Big minions, couple of books, loads of plants. Nothing particularly special. I come across my friend here who I'll talk about later on. We ended up having a good half-an-hour conversation. It's been like 2 years since we'd last seen each other, so I decided to cut that out for you guys. A couple of Xbox games, nothing of any interest really, but always worth a look, you never know. Now, I'd spotted this stall up on the left-hand side here. I know these guys do a lot of collectibles, so I did have a slightly closer look at this one. And in the cabinet, there were a couple of things of interest. There was some old coins, maybe some old antique spoons and stuff. But they're usually quite expensive, and there was nothing special in there that I could see, but it was always worth a look. I don't know them personally, but I've seen them about quite often. You know those people that you see a lot, but yeah. A couple of board games, loads and loads of, like, random CDs and stuff today. There was loads of Blu-rays there as well, like £2 each. I've got most on streaming services, so I didn't particularly need anything. Some nice model cars here. You'll see me in a minute have a look through some owner's manuals for old cars. First thing I ever sold on eBay, bit of the Will Fact trivia for you, was a Land Rover's owner's guide, which has started off my eBaying. There was lots of clothes here today as well. Lots and lots of clothes. Those Betty Boop custom Converse were quite nice, but somebody had custom themselves. They weren't like official branded. Well, they were, but like somebody painted them. So I left those. Lots of bric-a-brac. Lots of plants. This dude was quite good in a minute. We'll have a look. There was some more model cars. But as you guys know, if you know me, I'm into my F1. So you got some model cars, a couple of toys here. It looked like another casual buyer and seller, but there was nothing that struck out to me. There's some old Thunderbirds, some old puzzles. There's a Minnie Mouse thing, but it wasn't the best condition. And like kids' toys, it was a really odd mix. Tools. Here you go. I'll leave this one to play.
I've got all the boxes for them. We just took them out because they look a bit better out of the boxes, but I've got them like new in the boxes as well. £3 each, 2 for a fiver. That Nissan Skyline there, I want 20 quid for that one.
I'd already got the Mercedes. I'm a Merc fan.
I've seen on eBay,
Not a Red Bull fan. I don't mind
That
Ferrari,
particular
but I don't need more cars. I was good.
Some of the
But,
118s go
not a
for
bad price for
£300
£3 each, I'll be honest. That was not bad. Nothing special in the figures. A couple of new Turtles, a couple of big plastic Star Wars figures. Meh. Not really the sort of stuff I'm interested in at the minute. Loads and loads of DVDs and glass. I come from the glass quarter, so you'll find a lot of cut glass and blown glass, but yeah. A couple of F1 caps at the back there, old Jordan Racing Team. Again, not my team, but quite cool to see. Lots and lots of porcelain. It's one of the reasons I pick up porcelain, basically because it's the most prevalent thing around by me. There's some Skylander stuff there. I don't know much about Skylanders. I didn't think it'd be worth that much, so yeah, I just left it. Always look on the charity store, help for heroes. Nothing for me this week, but I always do check. And this is one of the coin stalls I came across. So I'm collecting like new 50p's and stuff, so I spent a bit of time here. I'd got them all, but it was nice to see so many collectible coins all in one place.
The 1990 KA.
The under. What?
They're bad for a penny. Yeah, it's all down to condition. It's all down to condition.
I've paid over £20 for mine.
Yeah, that's what they are. £21.
Pity I've already bought it.
Yeah, I know. That's what they are.
How much for your coins?
50p each or 3 for £1.
That wasn't on 50p's, by the way, otherwise I would have brought him out. I ended up talking to this dude off camera for a while. Yeah. We got into a bit of a coin ball conversation, so I cut that out for you guys, but he was a nice chap to talk to. Nothing for me, though. Some more coins right next to the store with there was lots of coins. It seems to be a more prevalent thing on the car boots. Saw a couple of kids, did some holidays, had a look at what they'd got. Not big on my wrestlers. Lots of the stuff looked like Ben 10, cheap wrestling figures out like the pound shop. Yeah, nothing for me there really. Nothing special anyway. A couple of scientific calculators, obviously people finishing school. Yeah, not much here. Some more toy traders here. I do semi-talk to these guys, so it was worth a quick look, but they usually know their prices and they don't usually do the same stuff I do. But I do like their vinyl, as you know, Queen Collector. And what was the first vinyl I find? Of course, it was Queen. They got quite a few Queen LPs here as well, but they know their prices, they're pretty on point. But it's still nice to have a flick through.
Cheers, Abe. Thanks, lovely. Oh,
Well, when you get yourself sorted, man, as
Yeah.
well, give me a couple of weeks, give me about 3 weeks. You know, give me some money
Yeah.
together. Give me about 3-4 weeks,
Yeah.
I will spend more with it.
yeah. But
If there's anything in this lot guys you'd have brought, let me know. Comment down below. They were all like between like 8 and 12 quid mostly, but there's some nice stuff in there. Don't get me wrong, it's all kept nicely, but I got all the Queen stuff and yeah, there was nothing in there else for me really. There's some ELO the other side as well, and I collect ELO as well, and yeah, I got them all really.
okay, yeah.
Nice condition Flash Gordon though, not sun bleached. I was quite impressed.
Okay then, my lovely.
I'm checking for imports here in case there's non-UK imports, but yeah, nothing. Nothing I hadn't already got.
I've got nothing to play 'em on anymore, that's why.
Yeah, I know.
They're out here instead
What's
of...
the account to the store yesterday? So they just bought a record player. And they said that,
If I'd have brought Axe Attack, that would have been about my 7th copy of Axe Attack. I've got plenty of Axe Attacks.
Yeah,
and they're going to bring husband and dad to spend some money. They're going to spend hundreds of pounds.
Daddy.
I hope so.
yeah, that's what you want.
I sold the Who album yesterday, 15 quid, the dub album.
That's good.
I got 15 quid for that. I've got another copy anyway.
My doors have gone.
Oh, somebody asked for doors.
Not
Oh, God.
this time I sold that.
I'll tell you somebody's asked me for. Madonna, the first album, I got the mission phone actually. Madonna, the first album. Proper Elvis Costello.
Elvis Costello, I think I might have sold me Elvis Costello.
I think I've seen one
Have
flicking
you seen
through.
Elvis Costello?
One somewhere. Somewhere.
Different album.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, well, oh, there you go. Well done.
Yes, I'm a complete bore. I do remember most of the vinyls I flicked through. Don't ask why. Got nothing better to do. But yeah, nice to help them out. I actually knew that vinyl dealer. I look back in a bit after I've gone through the box and I go, I know him. So I was glad to be able to help him out. I didn't say hello, but
I've got
I will
some
go and see him at some
Simple
point.
Minds
But
at home.
some Yes albums, quite pleased to see. But yeah, nothing in there for me. There's a lot of like gun stuff by me, and we don't live particularly out in the country, so it was a bit concerning. This dude, if you remember a few years ago, I had a load of water damaged or badly carded Star Trek figures and stuff. This is the dude that got him. He does like clearances of old shops and stuff, so always worth a look. I had a quick flick through. Nothing particularly toy related, but some nice antiques and stuff there. Nothing really for me, but always worth a check. He's a nice bloke as well. Talked to him many a time. As you see, the day was absolutely lovely. I say it completely rained the day before. It was storming. The storm drains were up. It was terrible, but yeah, it was absolutely lovely when we got there. Couple more coins, bits of jewellery and knickknacks and stuff. I always have a quick look. Nothing particularly for me. Loads of comics here. I'm not huge on my comics. I don't know a lot about them, but they were quite cool to see so many comics about. You guys know what sort of comics I should pick up out of this lot? Again, please comment down below. Let me know what I should be picking up, because I just know nothing about comics. Some more toys here. Loads of 12-inch plasticky big kiddie stuff, but always worth a bit of a look. Couldn't get into the boxes, but it looked mostly like cheap Matchbox cars and Hot Wheels. Loads and loads of clothes. 3D Blu-ray player? No idea. Don't tend to buy electronics from car boots if I can help it. As you'll see later, I turned something possibly quite good down because you just can't test it. It's too much of a risk, especially if you're paying like 10, 15 quid for them. Like a quid, I don't mind, but yeah. Here we go. So, this is a few hours into the boot, and I see a PS1 in the box. Box not great, but it was in there. Various accessories, an old Mega Drive game. I can't even open the case. I presume at this time, if they were still there, they're either incredibly expensive, or they don't work. Same reason I rejected the PS2 here. The silver PS2 is probably worth a good 25 quid with the leads. There was some in the box, but A, couldn't test it. B, the bloke was nowhere in sight, so I don't know how he expected to sell anything, because he wasn't at his stall for a good 10 minutes, because I did think about going back and going, well, I'll go and see, but yeah, nobody there. So he lost out on a sale, didn't he? I don't know why people do that, but hey-ho. Probably wouldn't have worked anyway. Saved me a tenner. A tenner which I used later on. Tools, books, bric-a-brac, bric-a-brac. More clothes. Some soaps somebody had made. There's some PS4 games which you wanted like 15 quid each for them. No, some repro signs, nice, but again, not particularly interesting. Some coins. I'd already been through that bloke's vinyl half dozen times last year, year before, so I didn't bother going through that. Coming up as well on the right, you'll see the local toy traders. So, I don't know them to talk to, but I see them around a lot. We end up fighting in the same boxes, so I did have a quick scan and see what they've got. They've always got some nicely laid out stock. A good selection as well. I got nothing against them, but yeah, we tend to go for different stuff as well, so it doesn't really cross over, but always nice to have a look what they've got. A couple of trading cards, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh bundles, loads of figures. I had some, oh, what were they? Supernaturals figures off them once, because they just didn't know what they were in a box. But yeah, nothing exciting this time. A couple of cart games, but they're not usually in the best of conditions, so I don't tend to look too closely. Checking the other side as well occasionally. They've got a massive Star Wars trooper at the back, but yeah, I don't need a massive trooper. And some golf clubs randomly enough. But yeah, nothing too exciting for me. But we are getting to the final aisle magic, guys. You'd think the first aisle, final aisle, because I do back to front, would be the one with somebody's playing some awful music. The one that everybody's picked through and it's like, there'll be nothing there, it's all traders usually. And it was somebody that's there quite often, or was many years ago. Another toy trader here, usually lots of kiddie stuff. Yeah, nothing of interest to me, but again, worth a look. You never know what they pick up. You never know what they pick up. Loads of vinyl and some music memorabilia here. I know this dealer quite well. He's quite expensive, but he always gets some quality stuff, so you don't mind paying if it's quality. Shout out to Tim there. I saw a live concert of Cheap Trick, which I know is one of Tim's favourite bands, so Did have a second look at that. This dude's crazy. He sells like 10 DVDs for a pound, 5 books for a pound. He's absolutely mental. But it's all quality and working stuff as well. He just, for whatever reason, sells them off cheap. This dude I've seen a couple of times before. There was a Disney like film reel thing. It didn't look in the best condition. Some wrestlers. I've had some wrestlers for a while. They've not sold, so I left them. He pretty much knows his prices, and he got a load of vinyl as well. Maybe the next week I'll have a better look, but yeah, not for me this week. I was just enjoying the walk. I say it'd been so long since I'd last been out and about. I was just like, it's lovely. Some more coins there, and then here it comes. Here it comes. The big find of the day. I see it from here. Can you see it yet? Can you see it yet? You see me make an absolute beeline. I don't even care to the right beeline for this. And, yeah. It was a good find. So, early Harry Potter. Box, not the best condition. I'll show you better conditions shortly. Bookends and clock, which you will tell me again in a minute. I say the box got some damage, but it didn't look like it'd been into, apart from the lid had come off it. So I was like, okay, interested. I was expecting this to be quite expensive.
How much is that?
I've got 15 on it, mate. I've reduced it from 25. The £40 on loan. It's never been out of the box.
My patented technique of silence
Alarm clock as well as,
to barter here.
Would you take 10?
oh, she'll kill me. Honestly, she'll kill me. Take 12.
Again, a nice hum.
See, I can put it on, I ain't got time to wait in for him.
I'd put it online, but I couldn't wait in for them.
I think 10's going to be my best with the box.
I don't know what she was on
It's alright,
about.
because my friend's going to display it in the box rather than on the
Come on, then, I'll
shelf.
take a tenner.
Easily caved in. Probably could have gone in for a little less, but I think a tenner was a fair price. Nice item. I say early Harry Potter stuff, quite nice to find. And it does, it goes for about £40 online boxed. I guess we'll see. But I was quite pleased with it. It wouldn't fit in my bag either, so I had to lug it around. And it's quite heavy, so I hope it gets posted alright. But yeah, nice bit. And there's only one store left to go. But again, I knew this dude. He's a very nice chap. Used to work at Toys R Us. Has a load of Star Wars collectibles and stuff. Had some stuff off him before for myself, but yeah. He still doesn't look like the most impressive until you actually have a close look. You got some rare-ish Episode 1 figures all in the boxes there, or he's sorted them. And then he's got original Star Wars figures at the front. They usually range between like £4 and £6 each, which I don't think is a bad price for original Star Wars, but yeah. Very nice bloke. I've talked to him many an hour.
Alright.
And we have a bit of a chat while I'm having a look, and I have a bit of a chat off camera as well, but just loads and loads of figures. If you ask him for stuff as well, he usually got it somewhere or other. But nice Doctor Who clock here towards the back as well, but I didn't need another clock. Loads of die cast, and yeah, just a nice boot. Really enjoyed it. Not the most finds, but we'll take a close look at those. But out of 10, for a first car bit back, I did really enjoy it, and hopefully there will be more to come very soon, weather depending now. And here a closer look at the finds. So, of course, leading us off with the huge Harry Potter bookend alarm clock set boxed. The box is alright, as you can tell. The flap at the top, which is very reminiscent to like a He-Man vehicle or something. A bit loose, but it is literally inside. It is brand new. It doesn't look like it's ever been opened. There's no tape to suggest there ever was any, so it's just come like, you know, loose. But a very nice piece. I'm very chuffed with that for a tenner. Yeah, very nice piece. It's nice to find early Harry Potter stuff, I'll be honest. You don't find it that often. So, like you saw, I saw it from across the field, basically. It was like, yes, I'm interested. I'll have that. The other find that you saw on camera was, of course, this Bunnykins mug. Will, why the hell do you collect Bunnykins? I've collected this for ever, basically. But apart from the chip, or the crack, I don't know, you might be able to see this. Might. Yeah, there's a bit of a crack there, you can see it. But it's a really nice piece. It's a very early piece because it's signed. Like I said earlier, it's got the early mark on the bottom as well. And this one is particularly interesting as it comes to porcelain, as you'll notice, like I said, the gardener is smoking, which is very rare for children's porcelain in general. Let's be honest, it's not a very child-friendly thing, but it makes this pattern quite collectible. The slight conditions can let it down slightly, but still a very nice find. What you didn't see on camera, because I was talking to my mate as I told you, he said, I've got something for you. I've saved it, he says. I've saved it. And I was like, all right, what have you saved me? And it was a steelbook Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. One of the versions, or one of the formats, I actually don't own of the Indiana Jones film. It is mint inside, mint on the outside, no scratches, no dents. Not overly valuable, but a really nice find, and very nice for him to keep it for me for like 2 years or something ridiculous since I've last been out. But yeah, very cool addition to the Indiana Jones collection, which, if you've not seen my Indiana Jones collection, should be a card thing up here somewhere with my full review. But yeah, very cool piece. Very cool piece. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the new format, the POV vision of the car boot. If you did, drop me a comment, tell me you like it. But also, guys, I know a lot of you go booting yourselves, or charity shopping, or thrifting, or whatever you wish to call it. Send me some images. Send me what your haul's like. You can find the details in the description. Email me, Facebook me, Instagram me, whatever. And I'll include them at the end of the next car boot haul. I probably won't make them as long next time, or basically I'll cut more out. But for the first one back, I want to show you all what the car boot's like by me. So hopefully you agree with that. But indeed, hopefully I will see you very soon in another YouTube video. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're not already, and I will catch you sometime in the future. Ta-ra! Are you still here? Press one of these videos!